What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Barbie Baby bringing you another video. This time we're looking at one of my latest pickups. I got it about a month or two ago from Fry's Electronics here in Southern California for the paltry sum of $99. This is the Hori Wrap 4 Kai, K-A-I. This is the one that comes with the Hori Hayabusa lever and the Hori Hayabusa buttons. But as you can see, I have swapped those out. And I put in some Sanwa buttons, and this is a Saimitsu LS32 with the Freak Mods JLF or Freak Mods Saimitsu Link joystick detachment device thingamajiggy there. So I put the Hayabusa buttons in my Hori Wrap 4 Premium VLX Hayabusa, and I put the Hayabusa lever in there also. Because the Hayabusa lever I had, I took out for something else, and the Hayabusa buttons I took out and put in my Mad Catch, which you can see kind of up there in the top right corner there. The Hori Hayabusa from the original joysticks are in there. So this has none of the original parts, but I can still review the joystick. The main thing about a stick is, you know, the parts are pretty much the same no matter where you go. But the stick itself is the feel and how it feels in your lap and how it feels when you're using it and things like that. So this stick is pretty nice. It's a really small, compact stick, but it's just big enough to be sizable enough where it doesn't feel too small. I also have a Kwamba Q1, and you can see the difference in size there. This is much smaller than the Kwamba is much smaller than the Hori Wrap 4 Kai joystick. So this is a nice middle ground. It's not as big as the Mad Catch E2 either, but it's definitely not as big as my Hori Wrap 4 Premium VLX Hayabusa. But it's still sizable enough. One thing I like about this joystick is that on the bottom side here, it has kind of like a handle portion. So this is going to be my mobile stick when I go to tourneys and things like that, or locals. You can carry it around pretty easily, as you can see here, just like a, you know, luggage or a briefcase or something like that. One thing I don't like about it is that on the bottom, all it has is 4 rubber feet, as you can see here. It could do from some type of a rubber grip or rubber or Velcro or something on the bottom of it to make it stick to your knees better when you're playing with it on your lap. Or even, I mean, I guess on the table, these rubber feet would be good. But me, I play on my lap, so maybe I'll get something from Home Depot or Lowe's or something to put on there to alleviate that issue. Other than that, the stick feels really good. It's nice and weighty. It's not that weighty. I mean, I wish it was a little bit heavier than it is, but it's just weighty enough where you can still feel it and it doesn't feel too flimsy in your lap when you're using it. When I've used it, and I'm a pretty big dude, you know, pretty heavy set cat, it doesn't fly around or anything like that, even with, you know, extreme intense inputs. It stays on your lap, stays in place, pretty easy to use. I like the graphics on it. As you can see here, it has the Kaio and Iori graphic on it, and I think that's also Mai and maybe Yuri or somebody, or maybe Nakaruru, I don't know who that is, in the bottom left hand corner there. But then it has the King of Fighters 14 logo. This is a nice graphic. I don't think this is too easily changed, the graphic. I think it's kind of a pain in the butt to do it. You have to peel off this graphic and things like that, so it's kind of a pain in the butt, but this graphic is nice enough. I think I'll be fine with leaving this on there for the life of this joystick. Right now I have 4 joysticks. I have the Kwamba, the Mad Catch E2, this, and then like I said, the Hori Wrap 4 Premium VLX Hayabusa that I use as my main stick when I'm at home. Like I said, this is going to be my traveler, but I like it a lot. I put the Saimitsu LS32 in it and it went in it just fine. The Saimitsu LS32 is kind of a bigger lever on the bottom, the base of it, you know, the actual lever itself, and I was pleasantly surprised that it fit in here with no problem. It's a really good joystick. What I recommend is, I'm going to do a review on this later, but the Freak Mods Link, this is a really good device. Not only does it make it easier to transport the joystick, but for me, it has improved my inputs in fighting games in general using these levers tremendously. I have 2 of these. One is in my in this stick, one is in my Kwamba, and then the other one I have a Saimitsu, Freak Mods JLF link, which fits the Hayabusa lever, which is in my Hori Wrap 4 Premium VLX Hayabusa joystick. So I have 3 Freak Mod links so far. I'm gonna get another one for my Mad Catch, and then my set will be complete. But other than that, This is a pretty cool joystick. I definitely recommend it. It has the cable door here, as you can see, opens up pretty good. Now this is a cheap and flimsy door, kind of like the one on the RAV4 VLX Premium Hayabusa, but it's serviceable. You know, as long as you're not too messy, you know, careless with it, it won't break. You just got to be careful. It has the touchpad on it, as you can see here at the top, right here, the touchpad for the PS4 inputs. This particular joystick works with PS3, PS4, and also PC. There's actually a portion on the Switch where you can switch it over to PC, and I think it's X input. I'm not too sure. It might be direct input, but I'm pretty sure it's X input because it works natively with PC when you put the Switch on that setting. It has the PS Home button here, and then a share button here. Then I think there's also like turbo, L3, and R3, and things like that. So it's a pretty nice joystick, man. I can't complain. It was 99 bucks, like I said, at Fry's Electronics. So if you have a Fry's in your area, definitely look into getting it. I know that Amazon and Arcade Shock, I believe, are going to be offering this particular joystick in red, white, and blue to celebrate the election or the election year or some shit like that. But there's going to be a red, white, and blue version of the stick available pretty soon. But that costs like $168 to $150 to $168 off of those sites. So if you can catch this bad boy at Fry's for 99 bucks, I couldn't pass this up. I was walking through the store and I was like, are you kidding me? 99 bucks for this joystick? I gotta grab it. So I took it, and I was there doing some shopping for work actually. I was getting a wireless router or something for work, and I saw that, and I decided to cop it. So anyway, that's it for the review. Definitely check this joystick out. It's a really nice joystick. Especially for the price of $99, if you can get it for that. Even a little bit more if it was $150, it's still a good buy. Anyway, that's it. Take it easy. Peace.